Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. I'm super happy you're here. So today we got something. Actually, I think two people had the same thought at the same time, which is awesome because you can see how the channel basically, connects people and you make friends in the comment section and you have the same ideas for songs. So this is a request by Richard. This is basically, I'm gonna do another reaction to this wonderful band that I did for Narvik. They had the same, basically the same idea for Colosseum. Colosseum, I did two songs for Narvik. For Colosseum and then Colosseum 2, which is a totally different band. But here Richard wants me to do Colosseum, and so I'll gladly do that for him. So he sponsored the video. Thank you so much for that, Richard, for providing more, content to the channel, and everybody else commenting, having fun watching, and just having a great old time listening to these masterpieces of Prague, So now these songs though were specifically picked, and they're not on Spotify. So that's the only thing that we're gonna have to deal with here a little bit. But Richard insisted on these. This album is not on Spotify. I mean, but he sent me the links. I'm sure it's great quality. And he even said something about Narvik, but positive, of course, that but I don't want to read his private email. That's private, but obviously positive. And so we're gonna do Colosseum, The Grass is Greener, but a different version than the one that Narvik chose. And then we're gonna also do a small Colosseum track called Jumping Off the Sun. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope you have a lot of fun. There's some great videos coming. We're finally done with all the requests that we had, Alexia and I. So we'll soon gonna be opening up the gates of Valhalla. No, just the gates of requests. I mean, it's a little bit different with Alexia and we only take one request per person, as you know, and it's a little bit shorter the time, just to respect her, condition with her back and stuff. And so I open up, I guess, like 60 requests a month, and I think we're just gonna do 20 or something, but don't take me on, don't quote me on this. We might be doing more. I don't know. It really depends on Alexia. So this is like her. When we do requests, she runs the show because I respect her. I can do this pretty much. Oh, look at Marley. Oh, right here. I can do this pretty much for 2-3 hours, just sit here and do your requests, and I have no pain whatsoever. I only need like a bunch of coffee, So here you go, café con leche. Oh yeah, so this is actually an espresso, and it's so good. Okay, so as you can see, I dismounted this piece. I hope I still sound the same. It's so heavy. I'm gonna buy a lighter one, because this doesn't weigh anything. This piece here, but this weighs like, I don't know, maybe like 2 pounds. Well, maybe not 2 pounds, but a pound. It's heavy, so it's always pulling down this, and we always have to fight with this mic. And this way, the arm is just like, okay, put me wherever you want and I'll stay. But with this, pulling it down, so I'll just get a cheaper one, and problem solved. I'll use this for when we sing or stuff like that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. It's like a mini marathon, let me just open up these links on a different browser. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. It did start. I didn't mean to do that, but I want to have them both ready to go, one after the other. I know I should do this before the video, but you know, I love talking to you guys, you know. Okay. All right, so spoilers. A little bit of spoilers. But yeah, so here we go. Let's take a look here. And Colosseum, the grass is greener. And wow, only 21 subscribers. Let me subscribe here. Okay. Wow, only 2 comments. Very small channel, so I always try. I can't subscribe to everything, but you know, sometimes I do. Okay, here we go. Colosseum, the grass is greener, and 7 minutes 33 seconds. Here we go. awesome. I mean, it is the same version. It's the same band. This is called the Collectors Colosseum. Just to give you a little bit of backstory. So Richard told me that he did watch Narvik's version and he loved it. But this is a different version. It's the same year, recorded the same year with a different guitar player. And it says here, okay, the band recorded a new version for a compilation album, which I just mentioned. And with the new guitarist, Clem Clempson. Maybe you know him. And also the mix is better. All the instruments have their own space. It's more guitar driven, and there's a solo from Clem to die for. I loved it. I just heard it. Really cool. I loved where's my pick? Come on. Come on. Really? I have my egg shakers. But well, I don't really need a pick to play, but what I love what he was doing, let's see if you can see me. So like these repetitions, like, but I love the whole like but then when he went into this whole like, I love these like, but then he was doing a lot of like this stuff, like I can't really do it without the pick. I'm gonna try and do it with my fingernail. Never tried sweeping with my hand. I can actually do it. Okay, enough of the guitar craziness. The guitar on this was really, really cool. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next song, and let's see. And this is called "Jumping of the Sun." Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. And I hope you enjoy. This was great. I really loved it, but I just wanted to give, if Narvik sees this and everybody else, the backstory, why we did the song twice. And I think they're both great versions. But now we go and do another Colosseum. Here we go.
Jumping off the sun. daisy chain. But these words are loaded in my vest, they are song. Jumping off the sun, jumping off the
Very cool, very nice little song. I love the voice. I only heard like the instrumentals so far, so this is very nice, you know, to hear what they sound like. Jumping out the sun, really cool. Man, the Collectors Coliseum. I mean, I'm really digging this band, like literally pre 70s. This is 1969, the same time of Led Zeppelin 1, and you know, I think Led Zeppelin 1 came out 68, if I'm not mistaken, or 69. But man, it's just crazy the music they were making at that time, you know. I mean, now, what, 50 years ago? It's crazy. Because, yeah, it's just, I hope this comes somehow, this era comes back musically, but I don't know, maybe we're just technically too advanced, and the old instruments are not being practiced enough, and people are I guess just too busy on their phones and their computers. And there's some still amazing musicians, but they're all underground, and you know, like barely getting recognition, and it's just so different. The time has changed so much. I mean, even people that are this talented, like these bands, you know, like the 70s bands, the 80s bands, or even bands of the 90s, or bands from that era that are still playing, it's just not appreciated the same way. Everybody wants to hear like the radio, you know, and that radio music is very poor, and it's very bad. It's like very bad what people listen to, especially kids nowadays. It's so bad. It's so bad. But then there's some kids who, like, you know, are 13, 12, 13, 14 years old, and they're practicing every day their pianos and their guitars and their basses, and those are going to be the future great musicians. But who's going to listen to them? I mean, I guess us, you know. But the bad thing about the music business is that, oh, you play jazz, you play fusion, you play progressive rock. Yeah, no. You know, that's how they treat them. Instead of saying, come on, it's not like back in the day where something like this was something special. Now they want you to play two chords with a stupid beat and mumble over, you know. So yeah, well, it is what it is. I'm so happy that we still have this, you know, and that we can still enjoy this. And I hope it never stops. You know, I hope it never gets taken down, or I don't know. I'm rambling. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you, Richard, for this cool mini marathon. I hope everybody enjoys, and leave me your comments in the comment section, your ideas or your requests. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna open up requests every Sunday, and then I'm gonna try and, you know, punch them out as quickly as I can while still being entertaining. And you know, that's why I also like to play the guitar, to add something. I just hate people listening to something and, wow, this was amazing, goodbye. Like, you know, that's not how it should be. That's not appreciating music. Well, that's just my take on it. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.